David would be like this. He'd come on the set. All right, John, let's go. We're gonna run. Come on, gotta make it. Okay, let's do this. Ready? Here we go. Ready? That's it. I'm not doing the others, no.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Sorry, it's unfair.
It's good. Thank you for
Because
your
we're really
costume.
funny, actually. Christopher Eccleston. Are we filming yet? Matt Smith is this. So, here we have a book, and the book is going to turn open. It's going to open up and jump inside. Do you understand what I'm saying? Did you get it? Great. This side.
Hi,
Hi.
my name's Sarah, and I want to start off with just saying, I love you.
I love that you love me. Do you love my sister?
I do.
I love that you love me too.
And my question is, what was the biggest fight you guys ever had when you were kids?
Oh, actually, I can answer this because he was John was a nightmare as a child. I mean, really, I am not kidding. His parents are both crying. Yeah, they're nodding. Look at my mom.
You're not nodding when I set you up in a house, are you?
My mom always said that if John had been the firstborn, there would have been no other children.
True.
But John cried and cried all the time until he was about 17, I think. When John was very little, my mom, just to get a break, she would ask me to take him out for walks. So I would get him outside in the store. Maybe he was about 2 or 3.
Well, you fit in well in Glasgow. You were a young girl with a baby.
Because I would take him outside to the neighbors, and then I would pay the neighbors to walk him. And my parents never knew until we were older. And then one of the neighbors, the mom, said, do you know that Carol is giving her pocket money, which is what we call our allowance, to Fiona to take John for walks? He was he cried, he wouldn't sleep.
You know what, that's the nice story. I'm going to tell you the real one. I was left to be babysat by Carol, and I wouldn't shut up, right? So my mom had said, take her out. Slip of the tongue. Take him out, walk him around. She didn't want to take me out, so what did she do? She shoved my mouth full of potato chips. Seriously, to keep me quiet, because I couldn't chew. My mouth was so full. My parents came home, and my mouth, I was...
And my other brother, Andrew, and I
Better than a sock, huh?
Yeah.
That'd been more fun.
Actually, my other brother, Andrew, and I, one time actually put him in a closet. It was the only time you ever were in a closet. And we just locked him in there, and then we saw my parents coming home, and we pulled him up.
When my parents found out about this, this kind of behavior, my dad actually stood in front of them, and my dad, right, see this baby? He's going in the bin. The bin is the trash. I'm taking this baby, and he wrapped me in brown paper, and he wrapped me in newspaper, because they weren't going to walk me, and he said, he's going in the bin, and my mom was on the side going, John, you really getting good? He's like, bench no clean. So he took me out, and he put me in the bin. They freaked out.
We did freak out. And we were like, oh, bring him back.
We really did. We don't fight.
We do bicker.
We bicker and we argue, but we don't fight.
And we interrupt each other a lot.
Yeah, like now. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm Andy. I'm a big Whovian, and I was wondering if you got the opportunity, would you do a musical with Neil Patrick Harris?
I would do a musical.
He wouldn't be interested. I would. Neil and I had a kind of ongoing competition for a little while years ago, and on Twitter. and things, and I think he's a great guy. I also think he's great because he's out and he stands up for gay, lesbian, and transgender rights, and you know, pushing that forward here, as I've also done in the UK. So yes, I would. I've actually met his partner in a clothing store in Los Angeles, and they said that we, you know, that we should all get together when we're in LA. But again, both of our careers and things we do are kind of similar, but very much on different parts of the world. So I would love to do that. That'd be great. That would be awesome. So you can tweet him and tell him.
One last thing. With all those potato chips, how did you keep your figure?
He's wearing a corset.
I'm wondering how he styles his hair. That's what I want to know.
Very easy.
It's a wig.
Get up in the morning, shower, right? Wash your hair, and then you take Dax wax, and just before it's dry, just that split second before it's dry, you rub it in and you put it all around, and you spike it up a little bit, and that stays like that. It can stay like this for a week.
Hi, I'm Katie, and I was just wondering if you read fan fiction.
I read it once. Fan fiction, for those of you who don't know what fan fiction is, it's a thing where they take the characters that we play or people that we are, and they put us in scenarios and situations that probably we would never normally do. As I said earlier, I've had sex with aliens that I don't even know. But yeah, I don't tend to read it because I think, you know, some of it, you know, it's a little ooh at times, but I love, don't get me wrong, I love anything that's to do with writing. I love the fact, and same with Carole, that you guys are doing fan fiction. That's fantastic.
An awesome development of recent
You have to
years.
understand that sometimes it's a little creepy. I don't mean that in a bad way, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you.
That's great.
Hi, I'm Lainey.
Hi. Did you say lightning?
Lainey.
Lainey. Oh, okay. Call yourself Lightning. Hey, everybody, I'm Lightning. I'm gonna bolt you. Go ahead.
I've been Korean, but I have a question about the book. All of the legends and stories and stuff that Em and Matt learned, are any of them true or are they all just like made up by you guys?
The sort of creation story that weaves its way through the books is made up. The Puritan.
The Puritan on the cover.
The Puritan is a real mythical beast that's that's known in Celtic and Norse myths. So actually all the beasts that are in the book and in the future books all have existed in other stories. So that is, yes, the stories that they're tied to in this book we made up.
Places are not made up, like the tower. There is a tower on
Yes.
Wehr, which you'll read about when you get to that point.
Yeah, with the geography of the book is very real. We just changed names and things to make it work for fiction purposes, to move some things around.
Thank you. Yes.
Hi, my name's Lorena.